Hey guys, it's ViperX here, bringing you a quick tutorial on how to get this metal layer effect here. So what you want to do is, I'll just hide these layers for now. Alright, so you've got your YouTube background. You just want to go underneath your boxes layer, create a new layer. You want to go to your pen tool and create any shape you want. For the purpose of this tutorial, I'll just make it a nice little arc shape. You want to loop it around so it looks like that. You want to right click, fill path, and make it black or any color. You want to delete path, right click and delete path, and now you've got this. What you want to do is, I've already made this style, but I'll open it up and tell you what, like the details. So, you want to click that, double click the layer to bring up the blending options. You want to go to drop shadow, the opacity to 100, the blend mode to multiply, the distance to 0, the spread to 30, the size to 103, and the noise to 0. You want to go to inner shadow, you want the blend mode to multiply, the opacity to 75, you want to tick use global light, you want the angle at 95, you want the distance 0, choke 0, size 40. Then you want to go to bevel and emboss. You want to make it inner bevel, chisel hard, depth at 246. You want the direction going up, you want the size to be 84. You want the soften to be 7. You want the angle to be 95. Tick use global light, altitude to be 26 degrees. And then for the top highlight mode, you want it to be screen. You want the color to be white. You want the opacity to be 31. For the shadow mode, you want it to be multiply. You want the color to be black. And you want the opacity at 13. Next up, we'll go to Satin. You want to click it. You want to change the blend mode to multiply. Your opacity to 10. Hang on. Sorry, I'm just getting the call. Alright, sorry about that guys. So you want to go to Satin. You want to change the blend mode to multiply, the opacity to 10, the angle to 19, the distance to 0, or 1, sorry, 1. You want the size to be 51. You want it to be inverted, and you want the contour to be, what's that, the top right one, so it's a bit like a hill. You want to go to gradient overlay. You want the opacity to be 74, the blend mode to normal. And when you go into the gradient, you want to start with a light grey, and then at the other end you want another light grey, preferably the same colour. In the middle you want a darker grey, not too dark. And then in the middle, as you can see I've got here, you want a lighter grey, and then in the middle of those and the end colours you want a white. So you should have light grey, white, light grey, dark grey, light grey, white, light grey, and they should be evenly spaced. This video is in HD, so you can have a look at that if you really need to see it. Hopefully you can understand. And you want to click OK. You want to go stroke. You want size to be 3, position outside, blend mode normal, opacity 100%, fill type gradient. Make sure it's gradient. And you want to double click the gradient to bring up this. And then you want to, I know I've got that. So you want a very dark grey, nearly black, like not too dark. At the moment this is 5C, 5C, 5C. In the middle you want it to be completely white, and on the other end you want it to be 5C, 5C, 5C. In this case I slightly moved the right colour a bit to the left, so the location is 86%. Click OK. Click OK. And for your case, you might want to save that style. You go to new, to save the style, you want to go new style, and then name it whatever you want, and then click OK. So, under that layer, you want another one. So create a new layer. Make sure it's under the one that you just made. And you want to make another arch shape, like so. Alt click to get rid of like that line. And as you can see, you can get like straight corners and stuff. Then you want to loop it around, right click, fill path, any color you want, doesn't really matter. Delete path. And then if you've saved it, then you can just click the new style. If not, then you go up to the first layer you made, you right click, copy layer style, go down to your new layer that you've made, right click, paste layer style, and then you get that. So if I merge those layers now, click Ctrl J to copy and paste, to duplicate the layers, then you will go edit, transform, flip horizontal. And then you can put that wherever you like, and then as you can see, you've got a nice metal effect. So thanks guys for watching this tutorial. I hope it helps you out, and see you guys next time.